I think
that wasn't my argument.
Yeah,
you understand? That wasn't my argument.
Like,
you saying like
you went somewhere else.
No, y'all's argument is that the man should have known better.
Can y'all state what your argument is?
I went to the core of the question. The question at the bottom says, why don't black men fight harder to be in a child's life? First of all, that's a false narrative because black men are more participatory in children's lives than any other culture of men. That's number one, regardless of what they back.
That was my point.
The number thing is, no man should have to fight a woman to be in his child's life. What does this have to do with accountability for men?
So
because we chose the woman to get pregnant.
No, you can't say that. You can't say this woman is showing me signs that she's gonna hold my kid from me. Like, what are you talking about?
Anton went into a
no. Hold on, fam. Hold on, time out.
You can't.
So for me, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. It sounds like you speaking from a personal point of view. I'm speaking in general.
No, I don't have
hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done.
We gotta do one mic.
Quentin, let him finish.
I wasn't done, fam.
My kid from me.
Quentin, let him finish, and then you can respond.
So look, what I'm saying is real talk. When you get yourself in these positions, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not a big fan of motherfuckers having kids out of wedlock. Plain and simple. So when you marry, now after you go through a marriage, and if it goes bad and you get divorced, y'all go through all that. That's something else. That's a different thing. But my thing is, if you're knocking up chicks, you're making baby mamas around here, and now the whole don't want to let you see your kids, you got to hold yourself accountable for your poor decisions. Plain and simple. You should have known she was trash.
It's not even a conversation. This is not even a conversation. But this is the problem: is that men are trained to automatically go back at men, even when we're not even talking about, and we know that it's a false narrative, and that a minority of men are actually impregnating the majority of women. Y'all still go back to this simp culture and talking about what is not even the core root of the problem. Why are we holding men accountable on a question that ain't even got nothing to do with us?
Yeah, because men don't have it as easy. It's a double standard. Like that's why.
And I don't think that's a big percentage of women that keep their
if you're a guy and you lead your household, why would I trust a woman to be like, oh, she's really going to hold me down in times of struggle? If I'm using your argument, a woman is not going to hold me down in times of struggle. So to Quentin, it's like, bro, you know this woman already. I'm not going to use you. Go in the streets. You can already know what she's about. She got red flags. You see the red flags. You know she got other baby daddies or whatever's going on in her life. You see it already. You're a man. You should have discernment as a man because you're the leader.
No. We're not going to do that either.
Leading your household.
It don't have nothing to do with discernment. How a person is when you with them is completely different than who she is in most instances when she's not with you. Even if she still like you, she take it out on you that she's not with you, especially if you move on. Different people evolve depending on the circumstances and where they at in their life. And a lot of times, a lot of people don't necessarily listen. You're not gonna hold a person responsible for not having discernment. That sounds crazy.
What do you mean? That's
you
life.
Can't hold somebody responsible for not having discernment.
Life is actions. Life is.
Hey, we hold women to it all the time, dog.
No, we don't. No, we don't hold them accountable, and that's
I absolutely do.
One of the reasons why y'all feel compelled to go around and y'all keep on. Y'all don't even know how to stick to the topic when it comes to holding women accountable. Y'all are so focused on being Captain Saberho that y'all keep going back to hold men accountable for a question that ain't even got nothing to do with accountability for men. No man should even be fighting for it to see his child. What the fuck does that have to do with a man?
You did bring up you brought up a good point about the court system. I trust women more with children than with men. So it's like I trust that.
No.
Hold on, Noble. Okay. Hold on, because I want to get the women in here. But it's literally a fact that children do way better under men that are single parents.
And single parent homes with men. Yep.
And see, that's my point, is that y'all lean into how y'all feel instead of leaning into the truth. The truth is children do way better under men that are single parents than women. But you automatically saying that you trust a woman more with a child.
Add this
no, that's he wasn't comparing it to the man. He was comparing it to the court system. But the thing is, you're right, Anton, but it's like if you know this about the court system, you know how women can use the court system against men. And I'm not taking accountability. I'm not taking accountability from these women at all. Like, I'm in my eyes today, I'm like, why aren't men being more careful? Knowing there's women out there trapping men, setting men up. You got all these athletes marrying strippers and hoes. And I'm like, and I'm not trying to, okay, they're hoes, they're women. I'm not trying to hold these women accountable because we know how they are. But I'm like, I would think that these men are smarter nowadays, knowing how the justice system is regarding women, knowing how women are cruel and will take the kids and use them as an advantage. I'm just like, why are men still falling into the traps of these dumbass women? Like,
because that's the majority of y'all. That's the majority.
Is good.
It's the majority of y'all out there.
I didn't think it was gonna be this difficult tonight for me.
Me either. This shit is fucking.
But I realize that it's gonna be a long night. I'm curious as to
what I thought I was supposed to be
Hold on, y'all.
We can't hear y'all.
I'm curious as to what the women think.
Before you do that, can I just interject real quick regarding the fact that women are more deadly to the babies and the elderly, the most innocent people. Women kill more babies than men do, and women kill more elderly than men do. So who are they safer with? Give us the kids. I got mine. Put the kids in the men's hands.
Wait, so the thing about those stats. So the thing about those stats, and I think you guys say the kids are better in the father's household. You got to understand stats. Majority of kids are in women's household.
Exactly.
So you got to understand. Wait, you got to, because I worked in abuse neglect center. You got to, yes, most of the women are doing that to kids, but most women have the authority over kids. So you got to understand the stats regarding that. That's why
it doesn't make it okay though. They're safer statistically with us.
Hold on. It's not okay. Listen, it's not okay. But the thing is, it's a skewed fact because more women, the numbers are just going to be in that favor, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. You dig? It's not. We don't get our kids as much as they get them. So the more harm that comes to children is going to be mostly women doing it because of the simple fact that most of the ass got the kids. You hear what I'm saying?
Hold on, y'all. I'm curious as to what the women think. I just want to get their perspective.
Jasmine?
All right.
Quiet on this panel, Jasmine.
Welcome, Jasmine.
What's up? I think the best way to not have to deal with any of this is to only lay with women and risk having a baby with a woman that you are in a serious relationship with or who you're
marriage.
I think if you do your best to only lay with someone that you actually take seriously, that you want to build a family with, all of this wouldn't be an issue. I think you increase your chances of these issues when you go around and you lay around with whomever, whether you didn't know she was trash or not. You are not committed to her, but you are sharing your seed with her. You're literally risking a child out of wedlock just because you want to have raw sex. If you want to take that risk, you have to deal with the consequence. But a better way for you to avoid that consequence is to be married to the woman that you have an unprotected sex with. Because regardless of the situation, having unprotected sex, a baby is likely to come of that. So if you can be mindful, you won't have to deal with any of this.
Yeah.
Can I go now?
Go ahead, Keri.
So if I did not see the other side of this, then maybe I would be in agreement with what some of you are saying. And with all respect, some of it sounds like it's coming from a place of ignorance for some of you. Like I heard somebody say that they didn't even have kids up here. And Furious, I think you said you don't have kids, right?
Yeah.
But you said that you would prefer that a kid be with the woman than with the man. So you're like perpetuating. Because
of my family. Yeah. Like I see the women in my family.
You saw the women, right?
Yeah. And the men too. The men were around too. But I saw the women.
So, and I understand that. It's kind of like before I had kids, I was so critical of how my sister was with her kids, how my aunts were with their kids until I had kids. And then I had to go back and apologize to everybody because I realized
let them fall down the stairs, huh?
I realized that it was a lot different once you're standing in those shoes. And from somebody who has personally watched a man have to go to court to fight for his kids from his ex-wife, who is from the church, because I also heard you say that. From somebody who had and I get like this. I told y'all that it's difficult for me with these conversations when we're like, don't personalize it because we're all persons. Like I never really understood that concept because it's like, well, whose storyline do we want to talk from?